As the CEO and founder of the MedChat.com, the #1 plastic surgery advisement and referral service, I've had the privilege of helping countless women on their journey towards self-improvement and personal confidence. However, not all stories have a happy ending. Today, I want to share a story that serves as a warning to those considering plastic surgery abroad. A client, who we'll call Jane for privacy reasons, embarked on a journey to the Dominican Republic in search of the perfect body after a significant weight loss. Having undergone a gastric sleeve surgery and lost 150 pounds, Jane was left with loose skin and a body that felt unfamiliar. After much research, she decided that plastic surgery was the next step in her transformation. She found a surgeon in the Dominican Republic who promised her the results she dreamed of. At a fraction of the cost she would have paid in the U.S., Jane's story began like many others. She had done her research, combing through social media and speaking to other women who had undergone similar procedures abroad. The online reviews and stunning before and after photos of surgeries performed in the Dominican Republic convinced her this was the right choice. Jane, an African-American woman, was mindful of safety concerns, both from a medical perspective and from the standpoint of being a Black woman in a foreign country. However, the allure of low prices and glowing results won her over. But Jane's experience quickly turned into a nightmare. From the moment she arrived, there were red flags. At her pre-surgery consultation, the surgeon seemed rushed, barely giving her time to ask questions. Worse, there was confusion about the procedure itself. Jane had initially planned for a tummy tuck and arm lift, but the surgeon recommended additional procedures without clear explanations, and the price suddenly increased. Though she negotiated the cost back down, the experience left her uneasy, a feeling that would only grow stronger in the days to come. The day of the surgery was chaotic. The clinic was overcrowded, hot, and lacked the sterile environment one would expect from a hospital. Jane waited for hours before being taken into surgery. What should have been a straightforward procedure turned into a marathon of miscommunication and confusion. At one point, the surgical team seemed unsure of her identity, causing Jane to fear for her safety. Still, she pushed through, determined to see the process to the end. Post-surgery, things went from bad to worse. Jane woke up alone in a dark room with no assistance. When she finally managed to get someone's attention, she was treated with indifference. The recovery process was excruciating, made worse by a lack of post-operative care and complications with her stitches. Back at the recovery house, the situation didn't improve. Her drains became clogged, and the medical staff were dismissive of her concerns. The pain was unbearable, and she suspected that the treatment she received was subpar, possibly even dangerous. Upon returning home, Jane discovered the full extent of the damage. Her incisions were poorly healed, and she began to experience complications, including infections and severe scarring. It became clear that the surgeon had not been fully competent, and the aftercare was non-existent. Jane's body was left with lasting damage, physically and emotionally. Despite this traumatic experience, Jane returned to the Dominican Republic for a second round of surgery with a different doctor. While the second experience was somewhat better, it still didn't meet her expectations, and the results were far from what she had hoped for. Jane's story is one of many that highlight the risks of seeking plastic surgery abroad. While the promise of low cost and quick results can be tempting, the reality is that these procedures are not without significant risks. Medical standards vary from country to country, and post-operative care is often lacking. As Jane herself puts it, listen to yourself. If something doesn't feel right, it's not right. At themedchat.com, we encourage everyone considering plastic surgery, whether at home or abroad, to prioritize their safety above all else. No amount of money saved is worth compromising your health. We work with top-rated surgeons who adhere to the highest standards of care, ensuring that every patient is treated with the respect and attention they deserve. If you're thinking about undergoing a procedure, do your research, ask the tough questions, and always trust your instincts. And most importantly, remember that your health and well-being should always come first. Let our team of experts help you make informed and safe decisions about your body. Call us today at 505-MedChat to schedule your consultation and get personalized advice from the professionals. Your health and confidence are worth it.